What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. My name is Rico. I wanted to talk today about the keys to building wealth through investments. And I wanted to talk about this through the lens of investing in the stock market and building wealth through that entity. And you hear a lot of people talk about building wealth because that's been a popular term over the past couple years. And, a lot of people are trying to improve their life and be able to improve their financial circumstances, which is great. But I wanted to talk today about building wealth through the lens of investing in the stock market and the things that you could be doing in order to get yourself established and get a firm foundation established in order to start your wealth building journey. And the first thing is you have to develop your own stock investing plan, because you may see a lot of people talk about the things that they are doing as far as building wealth. You may see a lot of people who have built wealth stating that they did it this way. But just because they did it their way or did it in a certain way doesn't mean that it will work for you. So you have to sit down and just analyze yourself. You have to analyze yourself and your situation, because your age, your background, your goals, you have to factor that in to see what type of investments should you be making. Should you be high risk? Should you be investing in more growth stocks? Should you be investing in more established companies? You have to figure out that. Should you be investing in index funds? You have to figure out your goals, what you feel comfortable with, and that's going to be like the first part of your journey. Because if you just kind of go at it blindly and you're just doing something, you just kind of being spontaneous and freestyling, it's going to be hard for you to build wealth. Now, you may get lucky in certain aspects, but you have to sit down and really develop your own trading plan and be able to go from there. And once you do that, that's going to be like the starting point of your foundation, because you know what you're trying to do, you know what you're trying to accomplish, and you have everything wrote down and established. And then if anything does change as far as something in your life, that's when you can kind of revisit what you should be doing and be able to sit down and be like, hey, I want to do this more. I want to take this type of investment, or I want to start investing in this. So you have to really consistently be evaluating your investment plan. But the main thing is you need to have a plan instead of just being spontaneous. The second thing is you need to be consistent. So you need to be consistent with your investments. So, one part or one thing some people do is they DCA, meaning they dollar cost average. And that means that they are investing in companies or making investments consistently. So they could look at it like something like, hey, I'm going to be buying this stock every week, once a week. It could be like that. Or it could be, hey, I'm going to be buying this company or buying these type of stocks every 2 weeks or so. So that's a part of your investment plan. How often that you plan on investing, what do you plan on investing in? So you have to be consistent with investments, because you just can't say, hey, I'm going to invest one time and that's it. You have to be consistently investing. You have to be investing in different index funds or even different individual stocks, and then being able to consistently build wealth, consistently add to your portfolio. And then once you do that, that's how you consistently build wealth. And the main thing is trying to buy those companies at good prices and buy those companies when they're on sale. That's a part of or it could be a part of your trading plan. But you have to be consistent. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to put in this amount of money and then that's it, and then just walk away and that's it. You have to be a person who's consistently adding money, consistently investing in your stock portfolio. And then once you keep doing that, you will notice that, hey, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. I'm getting more dividends. The size of my portfolio it keeps expanding. So it's very important that you are consistent with investing, because that's how you build wealth, and that's how you continually to grow more money and just have more in your investment account. And the third thing is having the money to be able to invest, because you see a lot of people who state that, hey, you can invest, $5 a day or $100 a day, and it's okay to invest what you have, because I want you guys to be consistent and be consistent with your investments, whether it's a small amount or whether it's a big amount. You have to be consistent. But in order to have a big portfolio, you have to be able to place money in there. You have to be able to place sizable capital in there in order to be able to have a large portfolio. So that's going to include you having to have higher income, and that could be from a job or that can be from a business, but you have to have higher income in order to really build sustainable and a sizable wealth through the stock market. Because you can't just say, hey, I'm going to just place $20 every week or $200 every month. That's good, that's great, but it's hard to build sustainable and a sizable portfolio with that amount of money. You have to be able to have the income or have a business that's generating money in order to place that money inside of the stock market to really build wealth. So you have to think about that, and that's a powerful thing, because if you can have a high income plus the stock market, that's what it's for. That's what your income or your business is for, to be able to create that money so you can be able to place that money in other places to really build wealth. So I just wanted to talk about that, and those are my keys in order to build wealth through the stock market. Let me know what you're thinking. Place a comment in the chat and let me know what things are you doing in order to build wealth and to be able to build that sustainable wealth. So I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. Peace.